So it's been like 2 dates and he hasn't mentioned it yet. I'm not going to be the one to tell him she's a drag queen.
Welcome back. This is part 2 of the All Things Fun New Comics Vidcast. I'm Allison Eckel here with Glenn Walker. Today is Wednesday, September 14th, and we have all kinds of things out today. It's a great week for comics. Part 1, we did a whole bunch from DC. We're going to switch gears here in Part 2 and give some love to Marvel.
Marvel still has an F word going. Fear Itself, Book 6. Book 6.
There it is.
We got one more left, Book 6. Things are cooking. They're fighting the serpent. Thor had his butt handed to him. He has to go back to Asgard. There's still no shield for Captain America. And it's coming down to it. This is a good book. Fraction is very good at... Matt Fraction is very good at giving you dynamic moments. And this book is full of moments. I love this one line. Captain America is about to give up. The Avengers are about to give up. And he says, we need to evacuate the Earth. And I don't know how we do that. That's how awesome this book is. More Fear Itself. Ghost Rider. Appearance by the Avengers in that. Fear Itself, the Monkey King one-shot. Not sure who he is, but he's got a ponytail. Journey into Mystery, Fear Itself. Mephisto at the bar. Black Panther, the Man Without Fear, Fear Itself. I have no idea who the Black Panther is anymore. He's fighting Hate Monger, who is Hitler, and I would think he would hit him a lot harder than he is.
He's dressed like Captain America.
I don't understand that either. Alpha Flight, Fear Itself, Van Lente and Greg Pak. Alpha Flight is cool. This is 80s superheroics. They're having a ball with that book, and so are the readers. Fear Itself, #1, Hulk versus Dracula. It's everything you want in Hulk versus Dracula, except it's not the Hulk, it's the worthy Hulk, and it's not the Gene Colan Marvel band Dracula. It's just a vampire king, but it's still good.
It's everything you want in Hulk versus Dracula. I like that.
Then we have New Avengers, Fear Itself, #16. Daredevil joins the team. This is actually very good. This is Bendis at his best. You've got the Avengers breaking the fourth wall, telling you what it takes to be an Avenger, getting even with the people online who don't like them. It's a very, very good book. Can you imagine that? Ed's not here to hear me say good things about Bendis. New Avengers 16. This rocks.
So is this, which Daredevil is this?
This is the real Daredevil. No, the real Daredevil. Matt Murdock. This is the Mark Waid version. But
that's where I was
but this does read like the Bendis Daredevil.
Okay.
But it's still recognizably the guy who's in the amazing Mark Waid, Here Comes Daredevil. This is #2, he fights Claw.
#3.
This is #3, he fights Claw. This is the swashbuckling, costumed villain fighting Daredevil. He's not sulking in a church. He doesn't have a hooker girlfriend. He's not addicted to drugs. This rocks. Superhero action at its best. And you were privy to a Twitter discussion last night about Daredevil.
Yes. There was just a discussion going on about rebooting a character and how some people are upset about that. But it was funny. It was looking at just Daredevil specifically, and I was waiting for it to be thrown open to a wider discussion since DC is rebooting all of their characters. And everyone was beating up on Mark Waid for rebooting Daredevil, but no one said anything about DC. They're rebooting everybody.
Marvel has to wind one book at a time.
But you like what Mark Waid's doing?
It's amazing. It's one of the best things Marvel's doing right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So we also have Spider Island continues this week with Amazing Spider-Man 669, Part 3 of Spider Island with Dan Slott. Tons of fun. Everybody has spider powers apparently except Mary Jane Watson. And a few of them are getting together with Peter Parker to go after some of the bad guys. We also have some tie-in books. Spider Island, Spider-Girl, Part 2 of 3.
Spider-Girl's cool.
And Spider Island, Herc, #7.
Hercules.
There we go. Also, we have Daken, Dark Wolverine, is that how you say it? Or Daken. Featuring Moon Knight. I'm not reading these, so I don't know anything about them.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. Williams?
Okay. Never mind.
I don't know what his first name is.
Bendis is also doing
They
good.
put only last names on here.
Okay.
And Uncanny X-Force number 15. Somebody who looks very hot in a big exosuit.
Yes. The Dark Angel Saga, Siege, whatever. Part 1.
The Dark Angel Saga, Chapter 5.
Okay.
Well, I was doing this, so he couldn't really read it. So there we are. That's what we have
The
out for
X-Men are
Marvel.
always in the middle of a multi-part epic. Always.
Always. We have some other things. We've got some Star Wars love. We've got Star Wars Invasion Revelations from Dark Horse and Star Wars The Old Republic number 4.
I've also got Deadpool in Love.
Oh, a little Marvel again.
The Infinite, Robert Kirkman, and Marvel's other big book.
Oh, something polybagged.
It's in a bag, so we can't read it. But
Once a month, we gotta get something in a bag.
We hear it's good. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, Ultimate Comics, Spider-Man Miles Morales, the new Spider-Man.
Awesome. We also have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, written by Joss Whedon. This is part 1 of Free Fall. Season 9. This is the season 9.
Doesn't matter. It's written by Whedon.
Yeah, but it's written by Joss Whedon, so that's very cool. We have Dungeons and Dragons, Neverwinter Tales, Legends of Drizzt.
Just everybody's favorite dark elf.
There you are. Another one of those big, long, braid ponytails. This is this fashion theme.
So if you get in a fight with them, just grab it.
Punisher Max. Explicit content, not for kids.
Not for kids.
But we do have other things very cool for kids.
Yay.
Batman the Brave and the Bold survives. Hooray! This is one of our favorites. Very excited. Looks like Jonah Hex. Yeah, go ahead. And my 9-year-old is going to be so excited. We finally have, Super Dinosaur number 4. It's only, 3 months overdue? It's supposed to be out the end of July. Finally in stores this week. Very excited. I hope they continue the momentum and continue and keep going. We also have Marvel Adventures Superheroes Iron Man. That is an all ages comic, and Simpsons comics, just for some irreverent fun.
Dude.
Now, we do
Batman and Jonah Hex versus Ray Shotball.
Cool. We also have 4 other titles from the new DC.
There is still DC books.
There
still.
are. I know. We have to give some love elsewhere. Legion Lost.
Legion Lost. They took the coolest Legion members and the ones with the most potential, and they threw them back in the 21st century.
And they gave them to Fabian Nicieza.
Yes, yes.
Who's awesome. He did
You've
awesome
got
on Red Robin.
Tyrock, Gates,
Great character-driven stories. I'm excited to read that one.
Wildfire, Dawnstar,
Anyway, we have
Timberwolf.
2 minutes. So we've
Yes.
got Grifter. We have
Great story.
Frankenstein, Agent of Shade.
This is so cool. Silver Age, Bronze Age references in here. You start reading it, you think it's all Hellboy rip-off, and then you get into it, and it's like, wow. This was the book we didn't think was going to be anything. This book rocks.
And Resurrection Man.
Which
also
also
I
rocks.
thought was like, what? But very engaging. Very
Yeah,
cool.
I couldn't put that down when I started reading it. Usually I skim through it, I read this one.
Yeah. Okay, really quick on the trades.
Trades? Go for the trades.
Okay, Marvel Infinity Gauntlet. Sorry, anything about that?
It's Thanos, man. It's
No.
Thanos.
Marvel Punisher Circle of Blood.
Mike Zack art.
Green Lantern Sinestro Corps War. That's not new. Or maybe it's new that it's all together. There was like
Maybe
many
they're
issues
just doing it again,
of
you know.
trades. These are all the trades like together in one big.
It's a refresher course for the new Green Lantern book.
There you go. Uncanny X-Men Breaking Point. The Thanos Imperative.
More Thanos.
More Thanos. And Titans Family Reunion.
Woohoo.
Because of Deathstroke, I guess.
I've got over here the Warren Ellis Astonishing X-Men. Got Warren Ellis kicking ass on Secret Avengers this month.
Showing. No, good.
James Robinson, Mark Bagley, Justice League Team History. The Dick Grayson and the Chick League. Tim Seeley, Torture Prone, Hack and Slash. Great book. And my favorite independent of the last couple months, Moriarty, The Dark Chamber. Are we out of books?
We're out of books.
Are
We're out
we
of time.
books?
Too.
We're out of time?
So for the full list of comics of what's out,
I got no fingers. I don't know.
go to the website allthingsfun.net.
And we'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So next week you're stuck with us again.
Yeah.
So stop into your local comic shop and come to All Things Fun if you're in South Jersey or the Philadelphia area. And we'll see you next week.
That was very good.